Chabadoo. Chabadoo. Mushka garul. To be yix. Zans mushka. Chabadoo.
Oh, Nusha!
Hey butterflies! Oh, my glasses just fell. That was funny. Anyway, welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. Today we're renovating another one of EA's apartments? I don't know. Anyway, so I turned it into a 2-bedroom, into a 1-bedroom, 2 kids room apartment. So, also, can we just talk about how there's a predetermined room, or like a pre-made room in an EA build? That is so weird. Anyway, so I ended up playing with a floor plan way more than I wanted to, but it ended up looking better than I thought it would, so I'm really not complaining. I ended up going for like more of an open floor plan, so yeah. Also, I second guess myself so much on this build, so you're gonna see me like change things once or twice. So yeah, first I started with the kitchen. Originally that room over there was going to be a bathroom, but I ended up realizing I didn't have a parents' room halfway through the build, so it ended up turning into a parents' room. And I do have a bathroom, but I don't build that till later. So I ended up spending way too much time in the kitchen than I probably should have. I ended up going for parenthood counters originally, which I use parenthood counters in my more like blue suburban builds because, or blue suburban, can I say that? Or is that just a little Simsy term? I don't know. Anyway, so mostly in my family houses, I end up using parenthood counters. I use them in my last speed build on this channel. I use them a lot, way more than I would normally use other packs. But instead I decided this time it would look better with modern counters. Originally this was going to be like a family apartment, but then I decided to change the storyline up a little and turn it into like a modern fancy apartment, if you know what I mean. Also, this apartment does have a storyline, which I will tell you about later. So, yeah. Here you can see, originally I was going to build an island, but I couldn't figure out how to do it. There was not enough room, and most of the time Sims need at least one tile to get into places. This way most doors are one tile. So it wasn't gonna work. So I just scrapped the whole idea and just like whatever. I don't care anymore. So I ended up making the entryway just like a couple of blocks. It's almost the same size as the bathroom. But at the like it is. I also went with a small bathroom. It originally was 2, I think, what was it? I think originally it was 2 bathrooms, but I changed it to 1 because I ran out of room. As I said before, I was going for more of an open floor plan, and I couldn't really do that with 2 bathrooms and a guest room. Originally, this apartment had a guest room in it, and I didn't put one in, so... Also, there's a random piece of toilet, like a toilet paper roll hanging in, so I had to like delete that halfway through. Sometimes I just miss things when I'm completely deleting. Like, I mean it, I just miss them. But yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, so I also wanted to mention I do want to start weekly uploading. I don't want to start daily uploading. I don't have the time or the energy to deal with that. As many students are, I'm going back to school online this semester, and teachers have been piling on coursework. Not only that, but assignments. But a lot of things have been piled on, and I don't have any time in the middle of the week, so that's why most of my videos are going to start going up near the end of the week. But yeah, so I'm hoping to do at least one Sims 4 video and one Roblox video a week. But we'll see how it goes. As I said before, Sims 4 videos are easy to edit. Roblox videos not so much, because if like someone says something that's inappropriate in the chat, I have to blur that, and they just take more editing than most of my other videos. So yeah, so that's about it. Also, if there's a certain video y'all want, if y'all have the video idea for me, or there's a kind of video you want to see, let me know. Shoot me on Twitter, drop into my Saturday or Sunday stream and let me know. Just like, seriously, y'all, let me know. If y'all have anything y'all want to see, just let me know. So I had struggled to find a rug that didn't clip. I ended up using the same rug that you see right now, just a different direction. But yeah, so it's hard to find rugs that are like, I wish we had a medium size, like enough to cover a table, and then that's it. Anyway, so as I said, this apartment was originally going to be a family apartment, but then I kind of embraced the modern and changed most of my ideas. So, yeah. Also, when I was quitting this, I didn't move the family in yet. So that's why if you saw Random Sims earlier in the video when I showed you the teen room, those are the people who own this house before I moved in the family, and the storyline that I wanted to put in for this save. So I also want to mention I do want to create a save that y'all can just download off of either Tumblr or The Sims 4. I think it would be a good idea. I don't really want to upload this to the gallery because it's gonna show up as a room and it makes it hard to deal with. So here I am as my floor plan again, by the way, if you were curious. But yeah, so I definitely want to make a save, especially since I'm going to have like Let's Plays. I'm planning and all kinds of different things that I'm planning that I want in just like one save that y'all can download and play with my characters. So, alright, so I'm now going to tell you the storyline of this apartment. So this is the kind of storyline I kind of had in my head when I was building this. As I said, the storyline kind of changed as I went along when I decided to kind of embrace the modern theme. But you'll see what I'm talking about. Anyway, so it's basically the hated child. The hated child. If you don't know what the hated child is, you must be new to the Sims community. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, it's basically the hated child, except one child is a toddler and the other child is a teenager, if that makes more sense. So basically the parents are, the dad's businessman, the mom is professor at Brightchester, which is important information. And then the baby, the toddler, I think her name's Ivy, is Ivy. And then they have two daughters. So you have Ivy, who is the toddler, and then you have what is the other teenager's name? All you need to know is that she's a teenager and they had her first and her parents basically hate her. So basically Ivy doesn't get disciplined at all. She's allowed to do whatever she wants. She can do whatever she can have whatever toys she wants. She even has her own private nanny. But then I think her name is Crystal. I could be completely wrong, by the way. Is basically got hurt. She's constantly pressured by her parents to get better grades. No matter, even if she gets like an 898 on a test. That's not good enough for her parents. They really want her to get into Brightchester. Oh, sorry, I had to move that door that way so a desk would fit. Side note, sorry. Anyway, so they're constantly pressuring their oldest daughter to make sure she gets into a good school and gets a good job. But she's not really about that. She wants to be a painter, and she wants to follow her dream and be a painter, but her parents would never approve. So she just kind of keeps it in the back. And just, yeah. I think this teen room might be my favorite room that I think I've ever built. It is so pretty, and I'm in love. It turned out way better than I expected. So yeah, so they're pressuring their teen constantly. She needs to get into Brightchester, get a distinguished degree, all that kind of stuff. While the toddler is like, well, you're a toddler, you can't really do much, but here, let me spoil you and not make you be, you're not gonna get disciplined. And so yeah, that's basically the storyline. Hated, as I said before, hated child, just with 2 different ages, and they also have a town rival who I have not figured out yet, but I will soon. I think that video might be coming next. So as I said before, she has like Brightchester banners all over her room, and originally I was going to put a Foxberry, but I don't think Foxberry offers art, so we'll see. Like I was going to hide a tiny Foxberry banner in there. Anyways, then I just did a little living area over here. Originally, I was going to put like an office area, but I ran out of room. As I said, open floor plan. And then I did the parents' room, which is like literally the simplest room in the entire house. It is a bed, a dresser, and 2 nightstands and 2 lamps, and that is about it. I don't really care, except when I'm doing the baby challenge, which I'm not sure if y'all want to see that. If y'all do, let me know. But if I ever do the baby challenge, I know I'm going to give my founder a better room than I usually give my adults. My starter adults really don't have much of a backstory, except that they're starter adults and the things that I do with their kids. Usually, most of their storyline has to do with their kids. Sorry, I said that wrong. That came out weird. I did not mean the first thing I said, okay? Okay. As I said, small bathroom again. 6 tiles, just in a box shape instead of the weird shape that I uploaded last time. I swear, in that loft house, it was the tiniest bathroom. I don't even think it was 6 tiles. I think it was like 4. But yeah, so as I said before, this was originally going to be like a family apartment, but then I kind of embraced like the rich modern theme and just kind of went for it. So I did end up going more modern at the end, which you'll see majorly. As you can see, I kind of adjusted to the rest of the outside. It ended up coming out really, really good, so I'm happy about it. So, yeah. The game sound is annoying. Oh god. This sounds so bad. That's my thing is originally it was just going to be a family house and I was trying not to make it too modern, but then I ended up just embracing it and going full modern. Also forgot to mention they have a cat named Snow and she is literally the cutest animal I've adopted in The Sims. She's also very well behaved for a Sim cat, so that's a plus. She is closer with a teenager who I still cannot remember her name than the rest of the family, but she is a family cat. So, yeah. As I said before, one child gets all the toys, when like the teen only got a teddy bear. So I was playing with storylines, okay? Okay. But yeah, so then I ended up, yep, here I go. I changed all of the counters. I mean, I went back and I made it more modern, made it better to my liking. I ended up, like, I'm serious, y'all. I ended up going for way black counters, like black counters, not even brown, black counters. I didn't even change the appliances. This is called I'm lazy. I didn't even change the pet feeder. Oh my god. Yeah. School has definitely taken its toll on me. I've been way more lazy than I've ever had before. So, yeah. Auto counters was also making me mad because it wouldn't find the auto counters even though I had it like previously ready to go. Like I had it on, but it wasn't finding like the corner. So I just eventually placed it all myself. Like I was like, screw it, I'm doing this. But yeah, as you can see, I completely changed the kitchen up at the last minute and turned it into something better. At least I think it looks better than what I originally had. And then I kind of adjusted the walls a little bit to look a little bit more modern. I ended up taking the pastel wall and turning it into dark blue, and then I turned one of the other walls pastel. I wanted to show like the tension between the family, if you know what I mean. And then I ended up going for like almost black in the parents' room. So, yep. I did want to put a suit racket there. I knew that. I've always wanted to do that. I figured it would look cool if I put it there. So yeah, I second guessed myself on a lot of this. As you can see, I was trying to find a way to put more like decoration because it ended up being way too open than what I originally had in mind. But I'm not complaining. It ended up looking really good. So I did end up putting the city living curtains down though, or curtains down because they have a lot of apartment windows in this apartment. So yeah. Alright, so, and then oh yeah, I forgot, I changed that light, I changed the table, I kind of, as I said before, I kind of embraced the modern theme. Anyway, y'all, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this video. I know I enjoyed making it, even though I was internally screaming half of the time. So yeah, Twitch and Discord will be linked. Thank you so much for watching, and remember to subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye!